Hey guys, welcome to another video of mine. It's Commander Play, and this is your preview for the Chelsea versus Everton game, which will be taking place tomorrow, 2 p.m. kickoff at Stamford Bridge once again. And I'm actually going to be at the game. I'm so excited for the game. It's a massive game. It is a relatively big game. They're not a small team. They're more of a top 17. They always come 7th, 8th around there. So they've got some really quality players: Sigurdsson, Richarlison, Walcott, Bernard, etc. So they've got very good players, very good manager, Marcus Silva as well. So we're going to be breaking down, you know how the preview works. The first part is basically opposition analysis. I'll be basically giving you background information regarding Everton, where they are on the table, what formation they set up, how they're going to set up at Stamford Bridge, and their past results. The second one generally would be about Sarri's press conference, but obviously because we had the Europa League game on Thursday against Bate Borisov, there was no press conference for this game, but I'll also be giving you my predicted lineup at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned for this. So for the first part regarding opposition analysis, now as you can see right now, Everton have had an inconsistent start to the season. Now obviously Marco Silva being a new manager, you know, Richarlison having a £50 million price tag, a lot of people, a lot of football fans were quite bemused, to say the least, and they thought that it was, a ridiculous, ludicrous price tag that he was just not worth. But he's turned out to be fantastic. 6 goals in the Premier League, and he's nearly joint top scorer in the Premier League. So he's been fantastic. He's been definitely by far Everton's best player. He's been an absolute fire, scoring 2 goals on their last game against Brighton, winning 3-1 at Goodison Park. But not just that, but overall in the whole season, he's been so good for them. Sigurdsson being that maestro, so they've got very good players. Marcus Silva set them up really well, so they're getting loads of results. But there's a lot of areas we can exploit them. So obviously they've lost a couple. They lost to United just a couple of weeks back, 2-1. Obviously United are not on the greatest of form, so losing to them is not a great result. So there's definitely areas that we can exploit as a Chelsea team, and the qualities that we have, we can definitely hurt Everton, and we can definitely beat them up, especially being at home. But regarding Everton, there's a lot of quality. It's not going to be an easy game whatsoever. It's definitely going to be a tough game. Everton are going to make it difficult. And as you can see from the table, they're 9th. Obviously, it's not great for Everton. They should be aiming for 7th, maybe even pushing for that 6th spot. But, like I said, they've got some really good results. I think Marcus Silva's done a decent job so far. And they've got a few players who've done outstandingly well in really, really fine form at the moment. So, obviously, sitting in 9th in the table. Now, if you look at their past results, they beat 3-1. They beat Brighton 3-1 last week at Goodison Park. They obviously lost to United 2-1. They beat Crystal Palace 2-0 as well, and some other. They obviously also beat Fulham 3-0 as well. So they're winning a lot of games. They're winning games they should be winning. Obviously, last season they weren't winning the games that they should be winning on the Allardyce, and I think Marcus Silva's kind of addressed that area. But it's the big teams they struggle against, as you can see. So hopefully it does work out. Under Conte, Everton couldn't score a single goal against Chelsea. That's a fun fact for you as well. So Everton haven't got the best of records in the recent times. They played against us, so hopefully that should be in our favour tomorrow. So we'll see about that. But regarding how they set up their formation, now they set up in a 4-2-3-1. They have Richarlison as that striker, that number 9, Sigurdsson as the maestro, the cam behind him, Bernard on the left. They've also got Theo Walcott on the right. This is how they set up against United. So a top 6 team. This is how they think they'll set up against Chelsea, because obviously it's a bigger opponent, bigger opposition. And then in the midfield of Idrissa Gueye and Andre Gomez with their solid defence. Obviously Kurt Zouma will not be able to feature because he's playing against his parent club. And also Richarlison is a bit of a doubt. That's what you heard in Marcus Silva's press conference, who did in fact have a press conference. So fingers crossed Richarlison is unavailable, because it makes our life so much easier for this. But nonetheless, we should be able to get the 3 points if Richarlison plays, or if he doesn't. Simple as that. But yeah, obviously they set in a 4-2-3-1, and yeah, classic formation. Obviously, when they go on the attack, Idrissa Gueye is that DM role. Andre Gomez pushes up as another cam next to Sigurdsson. Bernard and Theo Walcott push up next to Richarlison to give him support. When they defend, they defend as 2 banks of 4. Andre Gomez sitting deep with Idrissa Gueye, Sigurdsson sitting back, and then the 2 wide midfielders of Bernard and Theo Walcott coming deep to basically give support to defence. So that's how they defend. That's how they move around the ball. Theo Walcott and Bernard will be in those half spaces. That's how it rolls for them. They'll be moving around in the back four. They're very agile, quick players, so we have to watch out regarding that. And Richarlison, if he does play, like I said, he's been on outstanding form. So our top centre-backs have really gone Luis. They have to be aware. They cannot have any lapses of concentration, because if they do, Richarlison can definitely punish us. So that's an area we have to be wary of when it comes to Everton. But that's basically opposition analysis. Now, regarding Chelsea, obviously, because Sarri didn't have a press conference, as far as I'm aware, all the players are fit and ready for this game. Hazard got another 60 minutes under his belt against Bate Borisov. Hopefully, he should be ready for 90 minutes for this game. Apart from that, there's not really any injuries. It should be our full strength team tomorrow. There is no excuse not to get the 3 points tomorrow. And it was a disappointing performance against Bate, despite us getting the 3 points. And I think that, that was not Sarri ball the other night. Hopefully that Sarri addresses this problem. In the defensive phase, we're still a bit shaky. If we can sort out the defensive phase, we've been really good. We haven't quite adapted to the way that Sarri likes to play. I think, we're probably 70% there. I think by Man City on the 8th of December, I think we would have mastered Sarri ball by then. So hopefully that does work. It's still a work in progress, but no excuse. We should get the 3 points and we should continue our unbeaten run. We're second above Liverpool on goal difference on 27 points, and hopefully we maintain this unbeaten run. Now, regarding my predicted lineup, as you can see right now, I've gone for Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal, Marcos Alonso and Cesar Azpilicueta as the fullbacks, 2 centre-backs of Antonio Rudiger and David Luiz, and 3 midfield of Jorginho as a register, Kante on the right and Kovacic on the left, 3 up front of Hazard, Alvaro Morata and Willian on the right. That is a full-strength team. This is the team that I think Sarri is going to go for, and I would agree with this team. You could argue a case that Pedro should be starting, but that's my predicted lineup for a game versus Everton. Leave me your predicted lineup in the comment section below. I'm also going to go for a 3-0 victory, especially if Richarlison doesn't play. So leave me your predicted lineup and your score prediction in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys for the review tomorrow after the game. Peace.